Hi, I'm Kate.
And I'm Cheryl. And together we are
Fickle.
Stitches. Good evening, Kate.
Good evening, Cheryl.
Good evening, everyone. It is Wednesday. Sorry. I just.
Wednesday, September 4th.
Thank you, September the 4th. And you are on a channel about cross stitch. I'm sorry. We are both a little loopy doopy tired today, so you're going to have to bear with us. But we're here to talk some cross stitch and some finishes and a little bit of haul. We'd like to say hi to our new subscribers and our new special subscriber who recognized where came from. Thank you. That tickled us both. We're like, oh, she got us. She gets us. She really gets us. So so thank you so much for everyone who leaves comments and likes and subscribes and talks to their friends about us. We really, really appreciate you.
Yes, we do.
Absolutely. So, it's been an interesting couple of weeks since we last filmed. I've had to buy a washer and dryer. And my mother broke her wrist. So it's chaos abounding in our house. But that's okay. And it's September already.
Yes.
Wow. And I have a feeling my husband is going to come in 3, 2, 1. Nope, it just went right over. Okay, there we go. Okay. I think I was afraid he forgot that we were filming, and I heard him coming downstairs, and I was like, ugh. So, anyways. So, how's your 2 weeks been there, Kate?
It's good. They have finished in the basement.
Yay!
It's just, I got to go through and actually look at the crap in the basement and actually, there's some stuff that really should just be tossed.
Oh, yes.
Not because it got wet or anything, but just because it's been in the basement for
forever.
Yeah, 17 years, and we haven't used it or done anything with it or.
Yeah, it's time to go. If you're sitting there going, oh, that's where it is. Why?
And I just had to order a new ironing board and iron because I went downstairs to actually look at them, and then I was like, oh, these are disgusting. And there was growth on the iron, like.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay, well, I was going to iron.
Yes. Not our projects, though, because we never
No, the project. I actually was going to iron the 2 projects.
You were?
I was so proud of them.
Well, yes, absolutely.
But no, so I ordered from Amazon and I'll get my ironing board and iron tomorrow.
Excellent. That's very exciting. Yes.
So.
Yes.
Considering the ironing board and the iron are probably older than the house purchase.
Yes.
They're probably 25 years old. Mm-hmm. I think it's time for a new one.
It's okay. I think it's all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. So we've had some interesting couple of weeks, but we will start right in with some stitching. And I am pleased to say that this week we have some finishes, all thanks to Kate.
You can just say the other one.
I know. Not me. And there you go.
Okay.
Tell the folks what you've done.
I had that thing happen to me where I was looking at a project and went, I'm tired of this project. I have had this project way too long.
Yes.
And I put it in gear.
Absolutely. And she did. Her needle was flying.
It was. So I had been doing Arbitrary August, and I did a couple more spins, and then I just was doing this, and I went, nope, done with Arbitrary August. Put the pedal down to the floor.
Absolutely.
Let's go. So what I'm talking about is the Treasure Island Stitch Along from OwlForest Embroidery. I was using the OwlForest threads. This is 16 count sand dollar from Be Stitch Me.
So good.
I started it on May 29th, 2023. I finished it on August 29th, 2024, and I stitched 6,949 stitches on it. Boom.
Ooh, okay. So yeah, like start a little lower. Keep lower, lower. Okay, and now just do a little scroll up. This is so good. This. That island is not a joke. I love the
Neither is the
parrot.
mound at the bottom.
Yep, the parrot is excellent.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
So,
fantastic.
super pleased. I snuck my initials in the compass.
Excellent.
I'm always trying to sneak them somewhere.
Yes, you are.
Be
That is
creative.
fantastic.
I'm so glad it's done.
Yes, absolutely.
Ah,
And I'm a sucker for Sand Dollar from Bee Stitch Me. That's a great fabric color.
it's a good color.
Mm-hmm.
It is. So I had a day of palette cleanser, and then then it turned into the Deadly Aquarium stitch along. Last part dropped. Let's
Mm-hmm.
go.
Yes.
Or LFG if you've seen Deadpool and Wolverine.
Deadly Aquarium.
So this is stitched on 16 count Jellyfish Fields by Be Stitch Me. This is a beautiful pattern from Lola Crow Designs.
Yes.
I started it on 4/12/24. I forgot to write in the card when I finished it. Hold please.
It was the Friday or the Saturday? The next day.
It was the Saturday.
Okay, so that would have been like the 31st?
31st. It was August
There you
31st.
go.
2024.
Nicely done.
I stayed current with this thing
Mm-hmm.
as I'm throwing a pen around.
Yes, you are. With
Look, I
reckless
can
abandon.
juggle. I can juggle, people.
Yeah.
No, I can't. All right. So, this one got 2,191 stitches, and bam.
Oh. Okay, over to your left and up. Bam. Oh. Okay. You and I share a love of puffins.
Yes, it is a good puffin.
So when I saw that was the last little bird that they put on there, I was like, that is chef's kiss.
Yes. It was a good crocodile, great puffin.
Yes.
It was a beautiful stitch along.
Mm-hmm.
Loved it. I did do the thing we talk about, but you can't really see it unless you're in person, so
Okay.
I think it's just funny.
So, well, show the people what you're talking about.
I don't think they're going to see it.
Well, we can see.
So there's this seagull.
Yes.
And I backstitched my initials and the year coming down from the seagull, like the seagull was pooping. But you can't really see it on the photos I've taken. You cannot see it.
Really?
You can see it in real life.
Oh, well, that's all you need then.
Yeah.
We talked about this, and you're like, maybe I won't do that. And I was like, I secretly hope you do. I secretly hope you do.
I did.
And you did.
I did.
Most excellent.
So, a couple of really big finishes.
Yay.
Katniss approves.
Katniss approves. Hey, baby. Hi, Katniss.
You're in my earbuds. She cannot hear you.
Yeah.
Not that she'd pay attention to you anyway, but
she doesn't. Well, that's very, very exciting. Those are two beautiful pieces, and they look great. The fabric choices you made for both of them are fantastic.
Yes.
They went very
I'm
well.
very happy with them.
Yay.
Very happy with them.
Yay!
All right, so have you had some whips to show us?
I've had whips, not some finishes, so we want to go there first. Okay.
Let's go to whips.
Let's go to whips. We're just going to motor on through today. Okay. So when last we filmed, I was working on the two. Okay, you have to understand. I can see Kate over in my screen. The cat has decided to give you a face wash or something.
Yes.
Okay. All right, back to our programming. Here we go. So when we last filmed, I was working on 2 Red Cardinals in Winter by Victoria Harley, which is this stained glass-esque piece with cardinals, which makes me happy. And so I was just finishing off the last of my goal for it. So I will show you where I ended up. Okay, so here we go. This is on 22 count hardanger. So basically teeny tiny Ada. And what I was concentrating on in this particular patch of stitching was all in around here. So what I did from the last time I showed you was brought out the branch all the way up this way and filled in here. And it doesn't look like a lot of square footage, but that's over 300 stitches just doing that.
Well, it's teeny tiny.
It is teeny tiny. So it's all in perspective. So what's nice is this right here is the head of the other cardinal.
Ooh, look at you go.
I know. This is great as long as I keep track of where everything goes. It's really great comfort stitching. Nice big chunks of color. So yes, I'm very pleased about how that was going on. So that was a nice, where did I, how much did I put on it? Since I last showed it, it was another 424 stitches. So
yay!
Nice. So in the last little bit, I put in over 1,000 on that. So that was a nice chunk of stitching on that one, which made me happy. I was doing catch up on July whippagories, which are the category prompts, whip prompts that our friend Sammy J Stitches puts out every month on Instagram. And they're fun prompts for you to work on your whips. And so I was using that for 3 different for that month. And so that's why I got over 1,000 stitches. So that was really good. So I also was participating in Arbitrary August. And so the next 2 that came up on my wheel, I kind of stitched things concurrently. So I was doing some small stuff along with the big one that I'm going to show you in a minute. The next 2 smalls that came up were from the Hometown Holiday series by Little House Needleworks. I'm starting, there's 25 in the series total. I started a whole bunch of them for my 50th birthday. And there's still a couple left. But anyways, they're all being done on 40 count lamb's wool linen using the called for DMC and Classic Colorworks. And I'm doing 1 strand over 2. So the next one that I worked on was the Firehouse. Super cute. And when this is how far I got.
Oh, it looks great.
I'm so happy. When I started this round, the 22 in the middle was not filled in and the windows were not done. So basically from the bottom of 22 across and down. So the windows.
That's a good chunk.
Yeah. And again, I was doing another kind of big chunk of stitches. I got really focused in on each one. So yeah, on the Firehouse, I did over 500 on this. So it looks really good. I was toying with the idea of, my father was a volunteer firefighter for over 40 years. And I was I keep saying dabbling. I was toying with the idea of taking out the 22 and putting the initials of the fire department he served in. And then I thought, I'll leave it in there for now. But I have a feeling I'm going to probably restitch that and put PFD for Pleasantville Fire Department. So for him. So yeah, even though it does not look like this at all, not even close, but that's okay. So yeah, I'm
The
very happy with
spirit
that.
is there.
Yeah, the spirit is there for sure. Okay, and then the other hometown holiday one that came up in this, and there's a whole bunch of, I left all active threads behind. You'll see them trailing here in a second. Again, on 40 count lambswool linen. This is the Clockmaker. Nope, that's not it. Here we go. This one's really cute too, because the false front of the store is an actual mantle clock.
That's cute.
Yeah, so this is the Clockmaker. And I put in almost 300, like 297 stitches on it.
That's good.
Yeah.
Do you remember when there used to be stores like that?
Yes, I do. I grew up, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the younger generation isn't going to get that.
No. Especially like the whole idea of the false front on the
Yeah.
top of the stores and stuff. It was the thing. Yeah, because you could have it just made the building from the front view onward look taller than what it actually was. And so like this part up here could be taller. And like the roof line, if you go behind it, is actually probably around here, depending on the store. But anyways, so that's another heritage moment for you. So so on this round of stitching, I outlined the clock, which is the center. I put the two black brown chunks on either side, and then started going across and going into the next section of the store.
It does look good.
Yeah, I'm really the more I get past the triangles and the roofs on these, I'm really excited. And if you are a longtime viewer of us, you'll understand what that means. So now that I'm getting into the actual meat of the store, it makes me happy. So so I got a nice little chunk done on that. Okay, and the last one does not have a picture to show you because it is I do need to get the paper about it because I forget all the information about it. Okay. So what I'm about to show you is a pattern called The Mysterious Adventure Project by Ink Circles. It was a mystery stitch along where she provided all the different components to make a fantasy map. And you used dice from role-playing games like Dungeons and Dragons. And at certain points, you would roll the dice and go with whatever option. It was almost like it's a choose-your-own-adventure map, which is kind of fun. And so I started this because while we were in Tulsa, before the pandemic, my husband participated in I think it was like once every 2 or 3 weeks, in-house role-playing game at our friend Kit and Brian's house. And so I chose to kind of manipulate the choices a little bit on this map to kind of make it look like part of the map of where they were playing in the game. And so it is being stitched on 32 count Legacy by Picture This Plus. I chose completely, you could use whatever color scheme you wanted. What's her name? Tracy Horner of Ink Circles gave the list of colors, but you could pick whatever color you wanted to match. Like you needed a dark and a medium and a light gray. So you could go and pick whatever you wanted. So I went through and used Gentle Arts because I wanted the antique kind of look for an antique map. So with all that being said, I'm still working on it because I'm making good on my promises to a couple people to actually stitch on this project, primarily being Garrett, Coffee Stitcher. He's asked for me to work on this a lot. So I'm going to show you. So it's all rolled up because it's still in the scroll frames, but you can kind of get the idea. You can see the map title here on the bottom. And what I worked on is over here on the island and down in the bottom, it's going to be a castle.
Right there. Perfect.
Right there. Okay. It's a castle, and it's going to be representative of the big major fortified town on this particular island in the game that my husband played on. So this looks really small, and it is because it's 1/132 count. In order for it to fit and go along with the theme of this, what I wanted to do, I'm doing it 1/1. So it's been tricky to see. So I've had to kind of break it up and do it like a half an hour to an hour at a time and then give my eyes a break because it's small. But this is almost done.
She growls at it a lot.
I did. Yes. Especially when I miss. Yeah, I make them too. Yeah, anyways, I growl. But it's going to be really, really cool. Yes, there's going to be a narwhal, people. That's all I'm going to say. I'm really excited about this. So yeah, so I'm starting. All of the border is done. The compass rose is done. The map title is done. And now I'm just putting in the identifying features. And I'm trying to get this done for them because when the guys would be playing, Kit and I would stitch together. And so for me, it's a nice mix of Kit and Brian in it. And just to say thank you for all the time they hosted us. So I'm excited. It's getting there. It's going to be really cool when it's done. And then I can unfurl it.
It's really cool right now.
Yeah, it's getting there. There's going to be where am I? These are the foothills. There's going to be a volcanic mountain there, maybe. We'll see. But anyways, so far, my goal is, before I put it away again, is try to get 900 stitches in. And right now I'm at about 500.
Yay.
And it's just on that castle. So that tells you how small and intricate it is. You can't see. I might take a picture and insert it here so you can see the details a little bit better of what all is in there, stitched in there so far. So, but it's getting there. I'm excited about it. So anyways, there you go. So those are all of my whips. I put in nice chunks of time on each one, so I'm happy with that.
You did.
I did. Okay. Now you, ma'am.
All right. So I had like 2 spins for Arbitrary August that I did. This is one of them. I worked on Flying Ship. Here's what it's supposed to look like. Mm-hmm. This is from OwlForest. I'm doing this on 16 count Gothic. Picture this plus. And I stitched 257 stitches in it.
Nice.
So I extended both buildings up. Just love it. I just love stitching on it. I love the color of the fabric.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's popping out pretty good.
Yeah, pretty happy with it.
Good.
There are a couple of colors that I haven't gotten to yet, but
right.
It's not bad. All right. Sorry. The next one is the Ever After Stitch Along from Forbidden Fiber Company. Mm-hmm. It's on 16 count. Forbidden Fiber Co. Company fabric called Ever After, using the threads. And I stitched 1,219.
That sucker's almost finished.
It is almost finished.
Nice.
All right, so it was this block I worked in.
Mm-hmm.
A bird may love a fish, signore, but where would they live? So there are fish, and then there are birds. This is the one that came out on Monday. I'm
Gotcha.
working on a plate. Jacqueline says something about, I don't know, mother, I'm just here for the food. Because her mother insulted her with that a lot through the
Right.
thing. So there's it looks like potatoes and greens, and then this thing is going to be a drumstick.
Mm-hmm. So if you are a fan of Ever After, this is a great cell for you to work on.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
this is the last one. It
Oof,
comes out next Monday.
that looks
It's a
big.
big sucker.
Yes, that looks big.
Yes, it does.
Nice. Very nice.
But that'll be another finish, people.
Finish.
All right. So September 1st dawned after I had finished the Deadly Aquarium, and I went, I never stitched on a whip go that Memphis Sarah picked for me
That's it.
for August.
You're
And I went,
fired.
oops. And she had chosen Shores of Hawk Run Hollow by Carriage House Samplings. I'm doing mine on 20 count vintage country mocha. So I pulled it out and quickly put in 500 quickly. I did not quickly. 544 stitches.
Nice.
So I got the birds, I
Mm-hmm.
got the fountains on either side, I got the tree, and there's a gigantic white house behind that tree.
Yeah. That's looking good.
She's a big girl.
Mm-hmm.
And then for some reason there's white, they did like white lace in the corners coming, I don't know. I just looked at it and went, that's a lot of white stitching, but okay.
Yeah. It might be little chunks.
Oh, something. Ugh. All right. This next one is just was like I haven't worked on it enough yet this year. I'm gonna work on it.
Yes,
This
absolutely.
is Primeval, and I'm working on the spirit portion of it. This is a Forbidden Fiber Co. pattern done on their fabric called Chosen, using their threads, and I put in 319.
Ah, yes.
So this is going to go up. So the bottom one is Giles. This one's going to be Willow. And then there will be two next to them,
Right.
Xander and Buffy.
Yeah. So there's four total. So you're working
There's
on the
four
second one.
total.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm just like, I need to get, and there's a pencil mark right there. And I'm like, that will be covered by another color. So I'm just going to ignore it.
I was going to say that, or you can erase it. It'll be okay.
I'm ignoring it.
Plausible deniability.
Yes.
We are delusional counters who plausibly deny.
Yes. Very, very, very well spoken.
Thank you.
Okay. Whip go for this month. One of my calls, Candy, the 614 stitcher, was able to pick, and she chose my latest Carolyn Manning. She chose the one with the least amount of work on it, which happened to be my start from last month.
Absolutely. Which is?
Which is Robin's Egg.
Robin's Egg.
And I'm doing this on 20 count Robin's Egg by XJU Design. Here's what it looks like. It's a lovely Carolyn Manning.
Mm-hmm.
We started Carolyn Manning's for Sammy J's birthday.
Yes, we did.
And I stitched 533. And it's hard to tell. There are more columns are filled in.
Looks good. Do you want to bring it a little closer? And down. There we go. Gotcha.
Does that help?
Yes, very much so.
Okay. It also counts as a whipagory for my newest start.
Yes, it does.
So, bam, that's a category
Bam.
done. And then this was my last arbitrary August spin. It's They Come at Night from Fox and Rabbit. I'm doing it on Black Swan from Fox and Rabbit. And I did 298 stitches. I don't want to stop stitching this. This is just so much fun.
Oh, the lunar moths one.
The Luna Moths.
Ooh, nice, 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 nice.
So pretty.
Very nice.
Those are my whips and my
Absolutely.
finishes. And let's do, so the last 2 weeks it's been 12,310 stitches, with the majority of that in the finishes.
Right.
And then, because I just did them, the August stats, I had 1 start, I had 2 finishes, and I stitched 21,807.
Whew.
Yep.
I applaud you as always. It's amazing to me. I just I love seeing how much you get done every week. So that's awesome. Very, very good. Very good.
You made a lot of good progress too. Loving those houses.
I did. Yeah, I am.
They're starting to look like something.
Which makes me happy. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, it's just I get in a rhythm of stitching and then something happens. So it kind of puts me off of my schedule. So we'll see how it goes from this point onward. But we won't worry about that right now.
Yes.
So now that we've gotten August taken care of, what are your plans that you can see for now?
Well, there's so many people doing great things in September. There's Sampler September.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard of Sunflower September.
Oh, yeah.
Someone's doing Start All the Things September.
I don't need to hear that.
I know you don't. There might be one thing I'm gonna start, but that's a haul thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll save it for later.
So I'm just doing the whipagories and starting to look at I'm starting to panic a bit that it is September, and am I going to get all the things I said I was going to finish this year done? So I'm starting to think about what I'm going to grab next and plow through.
Okay, so refresh my memory. How many were you hoping to get finished this year? Was it a number goal or a specific project goal?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On my year of whips, which is something somebody's group does. Crap. Soulful Stitcher.
There you
Sorry.
go.
I'm so sorry. I listed 10 whips that I would like to finish.
Okay.
So, Treasure Island, check. Dark Queen of the Earth, not checked.
Not checked, nope.
Elemental Dragon's Air, not checked. Avalon, done. The Swans, done.
Yes.
Aspen Mandela, done.
Yes.
Potions and Spells, not done. That one's not going to get done.
No.
Orca, done. Stars Bright, could be done.
Okay.
I need to pull it out. That's one I need to pull out. Dog's Declaration was the first one I did. Remember way back in January I did Dog's Declaration?
I
know. Such a good project. So I'm seriously looking at Dark Queen of the Earth and Stars Bright.
So
Dark
far,
Queen of the
I'm sorry,
Dark
go
Queen of
ahead.
the Earth is so intimidating with all the beading and the backstitching and the.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're supposed to get at least half your list done to be entered in the drawing. I'm over half the list, but I was trying to get everything done.
I understand, but 6 out of 10, isn't that a C?
Is it a C?
I should know. A lot of
And I'm already thinking about next year. I'm already
of
doing
course.
stupid things with plans for next year, and it's September, so the plans are going to change 10,000 times. So I'm not even going to talk about them yet.
We kind of did a couple weeks ago, but I think they've already changed since then. So we're gonna stop. We're not gonna talk about anything future until they're a little more nailed down. But yeah,
Yeah,
like big
so
future. Yeah.
yeah, so categories Ever After, I want to finish.
Mhm.
Wonders of the James Webb Space Telescope,
Mhm.
Monster House, those are stitch alongs that I really now should shift some focus to.
Sure.
Especially once Ever After finishes. That'll be 3 down, 2
Yes,
left.
that'd be good.
2 left for now.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes.
what what are your plans? I know you're working on the map.
So I'm doing the same as you. I've got Whippagories for the month of September. I've got those 5 picked out. The one I couldn't remember the last time we were filmed was fishing boats, which is a full coverage I started, and I'd forgotten about that one. So I'm gonna have Thistle, Knitting, Star Dragon for your birthday. I'm gonna stitch on that for your birthday, and fishing boats and Autumn Walks band sampler are the ones that will fit the Whippagories. My Whipco calls was a choice from Matt, NBC Stitcher, and he chose Blueberry. And the other square was your choice, and you chose Tide Pool. So those work along very well. So my plans for the next couple of weeks is focus on work on a category, finish up the rest of my goal on map, work on a category, start working on wrapping up my secret Christmas project. So I want to still kind of run them concurrently.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
something
Matt
I've
was a
been.
busy boy this month.
Yes, he was. His squares landed for both of us, I think. So yeah. So so I'll have that on my list to do. I'm kind of like the first 15 days of September, kind of focusing in on the getting the Whipgories and possibly Whipgo taken care of, and then the rest of the month I'll focus on other stuff. But with Mom and helping her out and everything, we'll see how much that gets done. We'll do our very best. So yeah, so that's the plans for now.
That's
And I'm
all
still
we can do.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And she has a whole different schedule than I do. She's very much an early bird. I am not. So it's been a little bit of a struggle. And it's only been 2 days so far, but that's okay. We'll figure it out and work it out. So yeah.
I don't have to get up early and let men in my basement again.
Yay!
Then I would wake up, they'd tell me they're getting here at 8, I'd wake up at 7:45 and they'd be in my driveway.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, I am not dressed, people.
Nope, we are not. Yep. Yes, I understand. I understand that a lot. So there you go. So those are our plans for the next little bit anyway, and we'll see what goes from there. So now we did have a teaser. We were talking about we are going on it'll be the global premiere of our next Wegmans Bag of Expositions.
We're both too tired.
We were both real tired, so it didn't happen. It's not going to happen this week. So we're just going to do Wegmans Bag of Acquisitions. Yay!
Ooh, and I bought a new one. I bought a green one.
Look. What? Yeah, so there you go. So she is using a Wegmans bag. It's just new and different. There you go.
They like to make different
Patterns, yes.
patterns. This is, I think, the one that comes out because they make the like the 100th top employer or something, that list.
Oh, nice. There
They're
you go.
on that list.
Yay, Wegmans.
Yay, Wegmans. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going first?
Excuse me, doesn't matter. I have two things.
Go ahead.
Okay. So I was, I have two things thanks to my sister-in-law who empties out my U.S. mailbox and sends me all the things that land in there. And so in this box, it took us a while to receive it. I received my July fabric of the month from Bee Stitch Me, so I'm a little behind. And this one is coconut shell. It's a nice light tan neutral. It looks darker because of the light going on in here, but it's a pretty light brown, tan brown. It's really nice. I always get the 40 count for it all. So I've had to put a pause in it while we moved and readjusting pay and stuff. But anyways, and I'll probably get back on that. We'll see how it goes. And then the other thing that came was something that Kate also got, but I finally got my copy. It is called Cross Stitch in the Forest by Max Pigeon of Pigeon Coop. And he's known for his kits and doing everything. He's a very geometric, modern style designer, and I really like his patterns. I've ordered some before. So when he said he was doing a book, I was like, I'm interested in this. So I finally got my copy. And I'm just going to... There's one... they've got different chapters. There was one chapter in particular. I was like, ooh, I like this one. The Thriving Woodlands. These two in particular. This one.
Oh, yeah.
And that one.
Okay, where are you going?
He likes doing a lot of wildlife. He likes doing a lot of woodlands outside. I love the fact in these ones he uses a lot of negative space.
Yeah.
Like that one is, I like it. This one is fantastic. And where was the other one? I was just like, oh, you... He primarily designs on Ada. At first he was doing kits that included the hoop. Like he was very much, if you're looking for he made it very accessible to new stitchers. And so what's nice about his is I don't think I've ever seen a backstitch on any of his pieces. And they're very modern. He's got a very modern style and it's really nice. I love the Purple Aurora. Such an interesting, different one. And there was one more. I'm going to see if I can find it fairly quickly.
The cat just fell off.
Oh, dear. Whoopsie. Oopsie daisy.
But it was like slow motion. Her eyes were like, what?
La, 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 la. Anyways, it's a really great little book. So it's available now. Soft cover. And and the patterns are done in color. So 5 stars, would recommend.
Yes.
Yep. So there you go. And you can also get a lot of his stuff. He does have you can find him on Instagram. He's got a shop where you can download PDFs or I'm not sure. I seem to recall, and I could be wrong. You can tell me in the comments if I'm wrong. I think he's going to start moving away from putting together full kits because he's having a hard time. He's very much into sourcing things responsibly, and because he's very he just wants to protect the environment because it means a lot to him. He loves being at the outdoors, and so I'm not sure if you're still going to be able to get full kits, but you can at least get his PDFs. I've bought some before. I've shown them on this channel, and they're very reasonably priced. And I like his designs, very modern and fun. So there you go. And I'm done.
Okay. All right. Well, the first thing I'm going to confess to is I was feeling so proud of myself that I had finished 2 stitch-alongs.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went off and watched Flosstube, and I watched Mad Morty and the Brom. And halfway through them, I went, God darn it. Paused it.
Yes.
Because they showed this stitch-along by Lakeside Needlecraft, the Dragon Halloween stitch-along. There's 4 parts. There is... I went off and bought it.
There you go.
So it's kind of blurred out, except the first part has been released on September 1st. I'm still figuring out the fabric. I have orange. They're doing it on an orange.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of am looking at a green. I'm just going to see what I have.
Absolutely.
But I really liked what I could see, and I could see, you can sort of see the images, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to stitch that. So went off and bought it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then, because last time we'd filmed, I'd said, I'm not going to buy very much anymore because of the basement.
Sure.
And I was trying really hard.
Yep.
And Cheryl and I were chatting right after we had filmed.
Yep.
And then I went on Crab Shack Stitchery. And I swear to God, right while we were talking, I bought a bag.
Mm-hmm.
Because this was on there. It was the bigger size version of the accoutrement bag I'd gotten for free last time.
Yes.
With the, I don't know, are those egrets, ibises, something? It's cranes.
Yes.
They're beautiful.
Absolutely.
It's just beautiful.
Yep. We are big fans of Crab Shack Stitchery bags.
Yes.
Vicky Stitch and Button bags, but
yes.
we do not discriminate. We will. We will get bags.
We're equal opportunity.
Yes, we are.
This came as my free gift.
Nice.
And I buy so many darn bags that the next time I go to a retreat, I'm going to be able to give these as table gifts.
Yep.
All right. So I got my fabric of the month because I said I was staying with my fabric of the month.
Mm-hmm.
And this is from Fox and Rabbit, and it's called Mermaid Shimmer.
Ooh, that's pretty.
It's very pretty.
I like it.
I don't know what I'm going to put on it, but I like it. We've already discussed on a fabric corner.
Mm-hmm. I chose not to bring that up and remind you.
Okay. So I got a purple package from Sammy J.
Yay, Sammy
So
J.
I'm in the auto ship for the houses. This is the floating house.
Cute. Very cute.
And I love this fancy floss, the Caribbean Waters.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's good color. I really like this one.
Yep.
So, and she had posted on her Facebook group that she had some fabric left over from, I think it was Market, and I went, oh, it's 16 count. Boom, give me some.
Ooh, what's that?
I can't remember.
Okay. It's pretty.
It's pretty. It's from somebody I don't think I have used before as a dyer.
So Sammy J runs an online cross-stitch shop group called Tiny Hummingbird Stitchery, if you go and find her on Facebook. And yeah, so she's great, and she has a nice selection of things available, and she can help you get things if she doesn't have it listed on her Facebook group.
So it's been a long, long, long time since I have been moved to buy a Nora Corbett.
Oh, and I can see why you bought that one.
Yes. This is Miss Moon Moth.
Love it.
And Sammy J could get me the bead pack.
See? Now that's what we're talking about. Nice.
And the only other thing I had left is from Expo. This is Graveyard Guardian from Sprouting Lupine.
Nice.
154 by 154. So small for me.
It's petite even.
Petite.
Mm-hmm.
Demure.
Very demure.
I don't even know what that came from, but it's
I don't
annoying as
either.
all
I
heck.
just smile and nod. Act like I know what I'm talking about. Gen X, what do I know?
What do we care?
That too.
That's
Fair.
That's more the issue.
Yeah. Did we ever decide, talking about future plans, maybe we'll talk about this offline, about autumn in the, I'm dreaming of falling leaves, autumn in the pines. Have we picked a day for these?
You mean these two?
Okay, all right. I just found them, so did we pick a day?
Dreaming of Autumn Leaves.
Yeah, okay, let me just put
on
it
your
just
birthday.
Yes. Dreaming of Autumn Leaves is going to be on my birthday. That's right. Okay, great.
So
that's
tell the
October.
people when's your birthday?
The October 23rd.
Okay. Anybody is welcome to join in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or if you want to stitch on anything autumn related. Autumn, fall, leaves. Yes.
And hold on a minute.
I've got it right here.
Justine and Matt. 10/19 for Autumn in the Pines.
Ooh, so we're going to do these within a week of each other.
Yep.
Okay. So if you're interested in any of these are both by Rosewood Manor. These are ones that we purchased last year, and we talked about doing them this year. And so, yeah. So I guess we're starting these in October. So if you're interested to start along with us, you have time now. I'll just tell you right now, I am not doing this in a dark background. I've already bought a beautiful mottled blue to remind me.
I've got eucalyptus from Fox and Rabbit, so it's a much lighter green.
Yes, yeah.
So you can actually see the dark pines that are on that.
There's actual pine trees behind in here, and you can't see them. Yeah.
It's a bad photo. It's a beautiful pattern.
Yes.
It's just a bad photo.
Absolutely. And she included a lot of little fun little side ornaments, like little minis too. It's not just this main pattern. She adds in like these 3 ornaments here, and there's some more on the back. Like, so she's adding a lot of, you get a lot with one of her patterns. And this is typical for Karen Kluba. But I'm using blue, so you can really, I really resonated with this particular pattern because this is what it looks like here. There's a lot of pine trees, there's a lot of spruce, there's a lot of softwood, and then there'll be big clumps of these beautiful, beautiful fall foliage. So I'm going to make it a little more like where I'm from. There's a specific reason why she designed it this way, and it makes sense. I just want to be able to see the pine trees and the green trees that she's got hidden in this green fabric. So
yeah.
There we go. Anyways.
And just another push. My birthday is on Sunday, September 8th.
Yes.
please feel free to stitch on an owl forest
Yes.
to celebrate.
Yes.
You can tag me on Instagram at Stitchy Aardvark. Let me see what you guys are stitching on.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be fun.
Absolutely. And we're looking forward to it to celebrate you.
Okay. Yeah.
And we're
It's a
done.
weird thing, people. I don't expect a lot out of this at all.
Well, that's okay. I'm going to celebrate you, and that's all that matters.
Oh, my God, the humility.
Anyways,
Yep.
it's all good. She knows. All right, so I think that's it for us this this round. Thank you so much for spending some time with us. Again, we really love comments, questions. Oh, I just remembered. Someone asked about, because we talked about the Olympics last time, were we watching the Paralympics? And I'm saying yes. Not as much as I was able to do just because of the timing in my schedule currently right now, but I have been watching some of the things and I have been fascinated. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. One of my favorites is any of the wheelchair races.
Okay.
Because it's all strategic, because you have to be able to, you're not just pushing your wheelchair, you have to maneuver it around people. And they're not
Yeah,
light.
it's kind of like ice skating.
Yeah, they're not light. So I watched one, it was like the 5,000 meters one, and they were all chasing this one guy, and they were all in a line. and all of a sudden, like, everybody figured out when they were going to go and try to challenge the leader, and he was actually American, so there you go. He was literally in the back of the line, and he timed it just right and got out around everybody and was able to. It's just fascinating to me. It's just, I am so amazed by people's tenacity and their strength and endurance to be able to do any sort of athletics in general, and I just really resonate with people who
I don't even think I could walk a 5,000 meters.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm just like I'm just applauding everybody. So I really love that. I watched bocce ball, and it's just fascinating how it's just amazing to watch these competitors doing awesome things. So I'm just like, bravo, everybody, bravo. So yes, I have been watching a little bit. So thank you for the question. So yes, we might forget to answer them until the end of the video, but
yeah,
please ask your questions.
Yeah.
Any comments, any questions you have about what we're stitching on, we'll try to answer them as best we can, either in the comments right back at you, or maybe in a future video. So keep watching, keep commenting. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. So with that, I think we're going to go. So happy stitching, everyone. Have a great next couple of weeks. Start enjoying the fall.
Yeah, happy stitching.
Happy stitching, everyone. Bye.